A very good morning to all our Sports Today family members. For the first time yesterday and also today, there will be no FIFA action. But does that mean football takes a rest? No. There is still some football action, but what dominated yesterday was the cricket action. Yet another action-packed thriller at Mirpur, which saw Rohit Sharma effectively batting with one hand. He almost pulled off a miracle for the Indian cricket team. Unfortunately, India fell short by 5 runs, and that is why they have lost the series 2-0. They are ending their white ball season in 2022 on a very, very low note. And it is on Rohit Sharma that we'll begin this edition of the wrap. Rohit Sharma is like a very angry person at this point in time because he got injured. Luckily, there was no tear or there was no fracture, and that is why it was just a simple dislocation. Stitches and all the other pain-killing injections included, he managed to bat out in the game against Bangladesh. But at the same point in time, Rohit Sharma also expressed this anger. Why is that? There are far too many injuries heading into this contest. You see, Kuldeep Sen is out, Deepak Chahar has been ruled out, and also, you may say that Rohit Sharma is also out for the third ODI as well as potentially for the first test. He's heading back to Mumbai to consult a specialist. So why are there so many injuries in the Indian cricket team? What is the role of the NCA? What is it that the team management is lacking when it comes to player management and player rotation? Rohit Sharma just had a very terse message. We have to get to the bottom of this. Jasprit Bumrah's injury was mismanagement, and on top of that, Mohammad Shami, just before the start of the series, he suffered a hand injury, and that's why he's also been ruled out. With so many injuries occurring on a frequent basis, even Deepak Chahar for that matter, back stress fracture, ankle injury, and now a hamstring injury, Kuldeep Sen a sore back. Why is it that the Indian cricket team players are getting injured so frequently? Rohit Sharma clearly is angry and he wants to state that we have to get to the bottom of this. Sticking with Rohit Sharma, when he came out to bat at number 9, there was applause, there was guts, there was determination. 51 runs. He almost gave India a very famous win. But former India skipper Sunil Gavaskar is not a very happy man. He said, why couldn't Rohit Sharma have batted higher up the order? Instead of 9, why couldn't he have batted at 7 or 6? Because there were too many dot balls and the pressure was building up. Akshar Patel batted in a certain manner. He said, had Rohit Sharma had given the message that he was batting higher up the order, Akshar Patel could have batted in a different manner. And the run margin between runs and balls, that could have been lower. There apparently was a lack of communication. The communication has not been clear at all. Whether Rohit was going to bat, whether he was not going to bat, it was not known until the very final minute. So Akshar Patel, although he hit a 50, his strike rate was 100. At that point in time, you needed someone with a better strike rate. If Rohit had come, potentially Akshar Patel could have played a different game. Unfortunately, that didn't happen. Rohit Sharma, although he hit 5 sixes and 3 fours, it still was not enough for India to win that match, and they lost by 5 runs. With a loss in the ODI series against New Zealand, as well as this series loss to Bangladesh, the BCCI is preparing to take some tough decisions. There is apparently going to be a review meeting that the BCCI will hold with the players, with the team management after the end of the ODI series. The team management is going to be under severe scrutiny at this point in time. And if reports are to be believed, separate coaches, separate team managements are being prepared for the Indian cricket team, something which has not happened that often. So the BCCI has decided that we will have to ensure that some tough decisions are taken. David Warner, the humiliation that he suffered because there couldn't be a public review of his lifetime captaincy ban, because the review had clearly humiliated David Warner, the council who was sitting there. They said David Warner lacked some morals, and that is why he has not yet shown the change that is needed to become Australia's cricket captain. So David Warner has decided to just abandon the process of reviewing his lifetime ban. Cricket Australia has chipped in with a statement saying that we are utterly disappointed with the way how it has panned out, because they did not figure out that this would be how the review would go about. So maybe the bridge is burned between David Warner and Cricket Australia. We hope that he continues to play on and represent Australia consistently, because 2023 World Cup is just around the corner. We have a new number one when it comes to the test rankings. Joe Root, bye-bye. Virat Kohli, bye-bye. It's now Marnus Labuschagne. Labuschagne has become the new number one batter in test matches when it comes to the latest ICC rankings. Labuschagne, remember, scored a double hundred and 100 in the game against the West Indies in Perth. So he will be expected to continue the good run. Remember, Australia and West Indies are playing the pink ball test that is going on in Adelaide. David Warner's fallen cheaply. Labuschagne will now be the key, along with Usman Khawaja and Steve Smith. From cricket, let us shift our action to the FIFA World Cup 2022. And Qatar, as we have known, has been in the news for all the wrong reasons. It's been in the news for predominantly human rights violations, migrant workers issues, and today, FIFA has confirmed that one migrant worker died during the construction process, and that is where Qatar's treatment of its workers once again comes into the scanner. Sports washing, Russia perfected it in 2018. Qatar is probably perfecting it in 2022. Although the on-field action has been fantastic, the off-field action has really been dubious, to say the least. Ronaldo, what do you do with him? If you leave him, questions will be asked. If you pick him, the team atmosphere might not be that happy. Remember, when Ronaldo was substituted, Ramos came up and he scored a hat-trick. So, what if the situation comes that Portugal reach the final and they are without Cristiano Ronaldo? And if Ronaldo doesn't play and Portugal wins, what will be his reaction? In an interview with a local Portuguese newspaper, Cristiano Ronaldo has clearly stated, I will always be happy and I will choose Portugal's win in the FIFA World Cup rather than my own personal milestones. Ronaldo has made it very clear that team comes first, his personal milestones come later. We all thought that the axe would fall on the German coach when they went out of the first round of the FIFA World Cup for the second consecutive time. Germany, the four-time champions, were knocked out for the second consecutive time in the first round of the FIFA World Cup. Remember, they were in a tough group with Japan, Costa Rica and Spain. Japan went through, Spain went through, Germany unfortunately crashed out. But Hansi Flick, will he get the axe? No. In a meeting that he had with the German Football Association and with the German Federation, Hansi Flick will stay on as the coach of the German national team. That is the latest update we have. So Hansi Flick will continue to be there. We all thought that other candidates would be there, but no. Hansi Flick is going to be the coach. Shifting our attention to other sports now, unfortunately for India, it has been a bad start for them in the year-ending World Badminton Championships. HS Pranoy has lost in the first round and he's going to face Victor Axelsen in the second. So if he loses to Axelsen, his journey could very much be over. So HS Pranoy's start in the World Badminton Championships that is currently taking place in Bangkok has not gone down well. So we hope that he puts up a good fight against Axelsen. Remember, he is one of the best players in the circuit at this point in time. Victor Axelsen, I'm saying. So Pranoy has a lot on his plate going on. The first round loss is really not going to help his chances. There is a major shock that the Indian Boxing Federation could have. According to reports, the 2028 Los Angeles Olympics could see no boxing event. Yes, boxing could reportedly be left out of the 2028 Los Angeles Olympics, if reports are to be believed. That will be a big blow to India's potential medal hopes. Because remember, India has done well in the Asiad as well as in the Commonwealth. But when it comes to the Olympics, they have often flattered to deceive. But there is hope that in 2028 that India's boxing reaches a new level and that they can vie for medals in the Olympics. Mirabai Chanu. The way how she performed in the World Weightlifting Championships with an injury to her wrist is simply exemplary. Remember, Commonwealth Games gold as well as previous other instances of Olympic silver, that also came with an injury cloud. But the way how she lifted with her left knee forward and her right knee almost buckling and her wrist in injury, photos of how she has managed to do that resulted in a standing ovation from the jury that was there at the World Weightlifting Championships. Mirabai Chanu indeed is the Iron Woman of India, and we salute her spirit and we salute her brilliance. So it's been yet another action-packed morning wrap here on Sports Today. FIFA World Cup, cricket, and cricket repercussions will continue in the coming days because India have lost the series to Bangladesh, and these are very, very dangerous signs heading into the 2023 season, which also features an Asia Cup and an ODI World Cup. Thank you so much, folks, for joining us for this live. We'll be back with more updates on Sports Today. Press the like, comment, and share button. We are also there on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. Thank you.